Hi, and welcome to the Ambient iPad. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to this channel. Let's make some music. So today we're going to take a look at the AudioKit Pro House Mark I electric piano. It's what AudioKit Pro calls a limited edition app. They put a bunch of these out and they're available for a limited time. Then they jack the price up so people won't buy them. But they put them on sale and they bring them back every now and then. They recently released Digitalism 2000 as a limited app, so then they bring back all the other limited ones for special price. So I picked this up. It's a good all-around electric piano with a bunch of built-in effects. So what I'd like to do is create a piece around a few instances of the electric piano, as well as some effects. In this case, some Eventide effects, which are also on sale. So I picked up their spring reverb and their rotary Leslie effect. So let's try to use all those. So the first thing I'd like to do here is just load up a bunch of different house examples. Connect and show. Let's move these down. Let's do 4. And then we'll trigger them with some of the Rozeta sequencer suite instances, probably collider and particles. But let's just load these up first. I think what we'll do is kind of an ambient type piece, and then we'll add a sequencer line above that, done by one of these instances of house. All right, let's do particles. We'll go back and trigger all this stuff and then start getting to work here. Let's get all the instances. Yeah, one more instance of particles and then an instance of collider. We'll use particles for the more ambient stuff and collider for the sequencer line. And let's just, like I said, we'll go into that stuff later. Let's tie it all together and we'll start hearing some sounds already. However brief and muted. Whoops, don't want to trigger itself. Whoops, that's going to trigger itself too. And, oops, there we go. Whoops. All right, we've got it now. So we've got a bunch of randomness going on here. Let's turn off every instance of House Mark I but the first, and let's see what we can come up with. Now, for the most part, these are all even though there's patches here, they're all similar in the sense of all you're really changing is the effects and on the piano itself. So okay, we can go and tweak this again if it's... Can't figure out if it's too slow or too fast. And let's just get a second instance going and then we'll worry about the effects. Again, oops, let's choose classic. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I didn't pick the right key. I want to use C sharp major for these. C sharp major, which means I'm going to have to go back in here. I don't need the pitch to be so high on that one. C sharp major. All right, that's good. Let's turn that off though, number 2, and let's get some effects in here first, and then we'll go back. So we want to do one separate instance of spring for each of the pianos, and we'll also use the rotary mod for at least one of them. But we're running out of space here, so we're going to have to use the second matrix and use the buses. So we need 2 more instances here, connect and show. Oh, let's get that down the center. We'll make that one bus A. Whoops, but we're sending it. That's the receive bit. We want to go down here to send it. Swap, spring, Connect and show. Let's just bring that down. That'll be bus B. Let's add in the rotary, but I'm not sure where this is going to go yet, so we won't add it to a bus. Then we come here. Let's go back to the first matrix. And we don't need that second matrix until we get to the other parts. So let's add in. Let's play around with this here. So you can hear that. In the center, you can hear the spring. You know what, it's a little, let's turn this down. Pretty basic. Let's add in the second one here. Oops, we want the effect. Let's go here to the second instance. We're going to change, do something different. Try this. Again, let's turn down the tension a little. Let's get some stereo separation on these two pieces here, or I mean, in the stereo field. Kind of reminds me of the electric piano in at the beginning of Miles Davis' Bitches Brew. It's a little too fast, though. Let's slow it down. Because this one, well, first of all, we're not in the right key. There we go. Want to get the pitch down a little. I want this one to really have a lot of movement. So we need to add bus A. Let's go in here. Springs and mirrors. Come on. Turn the tension down a little on this one too. Not as much though. All right, that's a nice ambient randomness going on there. Let's turn everything off and see about the sequencer. So for the sequencer, we need to actually turn this on. Choose our key. All right, that's pretty good. Let's bring everything else back in. All right, we'll see. We'll do a mix of this and see if we can make some sense out of this. Right now, it just sounds like a bunch of randomness. Let's try a mix and see what we can come up with. There's a lot you can do with just one instrument and a couple of effects. We've used 4 different instances of AudioKit Pro's House Mark I electric piano, as well as Eventide Spring Reverb and Rotary Mod Leslie simulation effect. I hope you found this video useful. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to my channel, and good luck with your own music.